let's dive in. 2021 has been an eventful year for the Cardano community. Culminating in the Cardano Summit, at the end of September, several important development milestones were reached, and the ADA token has surged in value throughout the year, reaching an all-time high, an ATH of 3.09 on September 2nd, 2021. But September 12th was the day Cardano fans had really been waiting for. Just before 11 p.m., IOHK tweeted, "The Alonzo upgrade was named for the mathematical logician Alonzo Church, who is widely held as one of the founding fathers of computer science." The moment Alonzo went live, smart contracts were finally available on Cardano. In the first 24 hours, more than 100 smart contracts were running on the network. Many months have passed since the Alonzo upgrade was completed. There's been a lot of hype and debate about whether Cardano's smart contracts could drastically alter the DeFi and crypto landscape. The 4,000 developers who had been working in Cardano's private testnet before Alonzo went live are now trying to get their decentralized applications or dApps up and running as fast as possible. Nevertheless, if you're expecting ready-made dApps to be released on the network right away, you'll have to manage your expectations a bit. Cardano is a few years late to the smart contract party, and developers moving from Ethereum to Cardano aren't facing a straightforward adjustment. A recent IOHK blog post reiterated this point, saying a developer can't just use an adapted Ethereum contract. Clearly, it's going to take a while for most Ethereum dApp developers to adjust to Cardano, so it might be another year or two until the bulk of the Cardano dApps are fully developed. Still, to celebrate the dawn of a new era for Cardano, we're looking at 5 new and exciting projects using its new smart contract functionality. But first, what's Cardano all about? Before we get into new projects on the Cardano network, here's a quick overview of the Cardano platform. Charles Hoskinson founded Cardano in 2015. The Cardano mainnet went live in 2017, and Cardano is currently the 5th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, behind BTC, ETH, USDT, and BNB. Cardano's mission is to build a network which overcomes the scalability and interoperability shortcomings facing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other first and second generation cryptos. Hoskinson and Cardano team have set themselves some lofty real-world goals, such as to provide economic identity to the billions who lack it by providing decentralized applications to manage identity, value, and governance. While most other cryptos were focusing on getting up and running as fast as possible, Cardano took a slower, more cautious approach. Cardano submits every new feature for academic peer review, which Hoskinson maintains will help the platform develop a strong foundation on which to build a more secure network for the future. Cardano is often compared to Ethereum, which Hoskinson helped to set up alongside Vitalik Buterin and Gavin Wood. Yet the two platforms aren't perfectly alike in their aims or their methods. In an interview with Lex Friedman, Buterin described the difference between Ethereum and Cardano as, "They really emphasize having these big academic proofs for everything, whereas Ethereum tends to be more okay with heuristic arguments, in part because it's just trying to do more faster." What separates Cardano from the crowd? Cardano's focus is on creating secure, long-term blockchain applications designed for real-world use cases. In April this year, Cardano announced the world's largest real-world blockchain development to date. IOHK partnered up with the Ethiopian Ministry of Education to provide 5 million teachers and students with blockchain-based digital identity. The project will one day become a national record of academic attainment for student grades and overall school performance. To encourage entrepreneurs and developers to build dApps on the Cardano network, IOHK launched Catalyst. Catalyst is an innovation fund for the community to propose and vote on ideas for platform alterations and features. The most recent funding round, Catalyst Fund 6, offered the community funding worth $4 million for new projects. The Cardano community is known for being one of the most active, and as such, its blockchain receives considerable amount of attention than any other blockchain according to Outlier Ventures. Staking tokens on Cardano is far easier than on other networks, as there's no staking lock and unlock time. You can even stake ADA directly from exchanges like Binance and Kraken. A recent update revealed that 71.4% of the total ADA supply has been delegated to stake pools at a value just shy of $60 billion, and annual staking rewards are currently between 4 to 6%. Transactions on the Cardano network rely on a novel POS protocol called Ouroboros, which has already allowed the network to process 250 transactions per second. Once the final Hydra update goes live, each Cardano staking pool will be able to process thousands of transactions per second. Ouroboros POS has made Cardano among the most energy-efficient networks, using just 6 GWh of energy compared to Bitcoin's whopping 111 TWh, making it roughly 1,000 times more energy efficient than the world's first cryptocurrency. Why was Cardano so late in releasing smart contracts? As previously stated, Cardano has taken its time building a strong and stable foundation. While this approach will help to attract partnerships with governments, businesses, and regulators in the future, it has meant Cardano is lagging behind its competitors. Supporters and maximalists of rival networks like Ethereum and CIP have doled out substantial criticism on this point. The founder of Internet Computer, Dominic Williams, has criticized Cardano for its slow development of smart contracts on several occasions. He also questioned the Cardano community's unshakable support for the platform despite its slow progress. Williams said, "It amazes me that this chain had been in the market for 2 years and is only just adding support for smart contracts, and people are happy with this progress." Frederick Gregard, the CEO of the Cardano Foundation, responded that Cardano doesn't launch functions, just a trial and error approach. Cardano's strong foundations, Gregard argues, will ensure long-lasting security and easier scalability. He added that for Cardano to ever be considered for real-world use cases, it must be verifiably secure. Hence, why the platform's features undergo rigorous testing and peer review. How does Cardano's smart contracts differ from Ethereum's? Cardano's spokesperson points out that its network isn't identical to Ethereum and thus requires a learning curve and a different approach. Also, as previously mentioned, a developer can't just use an adapted Ethereum contract. Cardano uses a UTXO-based blockchain, more specifically an EUTXO model, Extended Unspent Transaction Output. This makes predicting the smart contract execution cost much easier than on Ethereum. UTXO is the transaction model originally used by Bitcoin and is designed to mimic cash purchases, but in a digital way. Smart contracts on the Cardano network are written using Plutus scripts, unlike smart contracts on Ethereum which use Solidity. The Plutus programming language is based on Haskell, but adjusted specifically for developing smart contracts. The Cardano Foundation's reason for the change was Haskell, particularly in conjunction with the formal methods, is well suited to write code that is robust and correct. New developers can learn how to use Plutus to develop on the Cardano ecosystem through the Plutus Pioneers program. The program's completion certificates are stored on the blockchain as NFTs, which graduates can only access by constructing an appropriate transaction to unlock their individual token. Shortly after the Alonzo update went live, rumors spread on Twitter that Cardano dApps would be limited to 1 transaction per block. Had this rumor been true, Cardano would have faced a PR nightmare. However, IOHK quickly responded to the rumor, stating, "The block budget, or the maximum number of transactions it can hold, allows the execution of hundreds of simple transactions and several complex scripts." Charles Hoskinson added, "With this launch, commercialization is as much in the hands of the community as it is the system architects, and they're already delivering. In less than 24 hours, over 100 smart contracts have already been run on the network."